Hi everyone, this is my first video that I'm attempting to make to show off my Cricut cards, and I am new to Cricutting, so I actually had to even borrow a book from a neighbor to get started. This is the paper doll dress up, and I'm doing Halloween cards, and believe it or not, there are a lot of ideas in this book. For those of you that have been doing it for a long time, I'm sure that you will have found them all. But for me, I was just doggone excited. We've had Frankenstein, Dracula, cats, pumpkins, and all sorts of scarecrows and things. So I use the accessories more than I use the paper doll ones. And I'm going to show you the cards I made. This is not a how to make the cards. This is an idea of what you can do with it. Now I have 8 grandchildren. 9 coming up the end of this, middle of this month, really soon. So I wasn't attempting to make a variety of designs. I took one simple design, which is your basic card, did the trifold, and I know layers are awesome, but for the amount I was making, and for the little kids who are no older than 8 at this time, 1.5 to 8. These are the card ideas that I came up with. Now this one was my inspiration that I found on YouTube, and I fell in love with the little ghost. And I did make another one with the word boo on it, very similar to the one I saw. But with this, I elaborated on it and came up with my own ideas. So he opens up for more surprises, and every one of them has my signature, which this particular one is the only one layered. And I did this on the computer. Sparkled up the heart, put a little bat on it, and used my fancy scissors from the old paper crapping scrapbook and got some use out of that. So that's the first card I did. The next one had the same idea of a trifold with a ghost and a castle. Love this one, the little mummy at the bottom. This one is one of my favorites. The castle turned out awesome. All right, then when we come to another color of orange, we play around with the fence. Love this fence, but it was hard to figure out what size to make it. This is a little bit big, but it fit on the card. It looks really cute. Open it up. We have our little cauldron and a froggy that is not wanting to be in there. Cute for only problem I'm going to have is deciding which one of my grandkids to give which card to. Okay, now here's a good Halloween night. Pretty good black tree on orange. And this one, with again the white picket fence, we have the tree, and I did sparkle them up. I used my sparkle paints as I was doing this, and it gave it just that extra little zip to it. Another one very similar. When it's closed, you don't see the surprise. Open it up. Hello, happy Halloween. Very fun to print these out. Some of them were experiments in size, so I just played around with finding a card that I wanted to put it on. And then we get to a white one. And inside here, whoops, more fun. So you can play around with the size of the kitties, the moons, and all the Halloween. This one I put the witch's hat on top of the pumpkin, and it fit. Okay, so here we have the pumpkin without it. Awesome spider web. That's one of my favorites, and I can deal with that little spider. He's cute. Most of them I wouldn't use. Again, couple pumpkins, same little designs, just different colors, different backgrounds, and I was able to come up with 8 different designs for my grandchildren, and I am now sold on making cards. I had a ball making this. So I hope I gave you some ideas that you can use in getting designs for cards. And for me, now that I've got it on video, I'll be able to refer back to it and see the designs that I made. Until later, goodbye.